You see, I'm not even a real hardcore player. I'm on day 365, and I don't even have an elytra, let alone only about 25 levels to my name. All of the other big hardcore YouTubers, by the end of their first episode, they already have an elytra and hundreds, if not thousands, of levels of XP. In today's episode, we're gonna build a monstrous mob farm, and we're gonna overclock some allays to give some juicy XP. In the last episode, we built this magical mansion for our mending villager, Mendleton. I thought it would have been a good idea setting up a trading hall for our villagers and the mending villager. That way I could upgrade my armor and tools. But you know what? I still keep running into the same problem every single time. I have no XP. So in today's episode, that's exactly what we're gonna do. We're gonna build an overpowered XP farm. First thing on this list to do is go ahead and head into the Nether, because I'm here for some very specific items. One, being blaze rods, because I need to make some potions because we're gonna go fight the Elder Guardian. And two, well, let's just say, I think it's time that we level up and get ourselves a beacon. Okay, finally here. Ooh, and right next to a chest, which means I don't need that. We'll keep those ender pearls for now. Saddle, thank you. All right, let's go. Ooh, another one. I have to say, the Nether can be a beautiful place, which is so odd to say. Finally! Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, I have a serious issue, guys. I only had to kill 69 withers skeletons. We need to start preparing for the potions. So I'm gonna head out over to the beach resort and go start collecting some puffer fish. Ooh, treasure map. Oh yeah, heart of the sea. Woo! Man, I am glad to be out of that water, because this first skin getting a little soggy, and it was kind of gross. In all reality, it is time to get to work. And I mean, a lot of work. So, I've got the puffer fish. Now I need to find my brewing stand, if I even have one. I do, oh thank God. I didn't need puffer fish. Like, I'm a dummy. Well, I mean, I'll need them in a minute because I'll need water breathing, but like, invisibility potions don't use puffer fish. It's golden carrots and fermented spider eyes, which means I need to go get spider eyes. Ugh. All right, and while I work on these fermented spider eyes, I'm gonna work out on clearing a small little section here for a nice brewing room. Okay, well, it's not much, but I like it. It's nice and small and cozy, and a good transition from the Nether into this, into the like potion brewing, into the storage and kind of the mossy, overgrown look. I just need to do this and like this little bit of ceiling. I think this looks pretty plain, so maybe I'll do some sort of like entrance or whatever, and then, you know, finish up the stairwells too. Anyways, moving onwards. Let's see, I need what? Blaze powder? So I need some of this, that, one of those. Need some sugar. What the heck? Where do you get brown freaking mushroom from? Ow! No, no, look at this. You're destroying my house. Rude. Oh my gosh, that's a creeper. I saw you. Okay, we go sleeps real quick. And then I guess I gotta go find brown mushrooms. Now, next up on the list is killing that dang Elder Guardian. Well, how ironic that on this beautiful morning there is a rainbow, and yet lots of guardians are about to die. Hello from way down there. Well, as you can see, not only is it a guardian farm, it's also an ink sac farm too, which is great. But let's check it out from up here. Look at all them little fishies. Actually, if any of y'all are wondering what it's like on the other side, if I did this correctly, oh boy. Oh boy. Ah, the beautiful sound of dying fish. Love it. Ow. All right. So I've got 10 double chests. Nice kelp and some dirt. Good, good. Look at all these beautiful droplings already. After a nice AFK session, we've gathered some of the materials. Now, it's not nearly enough of what we need, but that's okay. Time out, time out. Before I can even do this whole beacon thing, I have to fight something. And that something is a wither skeleton. All right, this is where I'm gonna fight the wither. So I say we get this party started. Woo! Too easy, suckers. Who says I'm not a real hardcore player? Maybe like the biggest sissy hardcore player, but you know, hey look, the wither is defeated, so let's get this beacon and let's go gather a bunch of materials. All right, the 2 moss farms are done. I have the pale moss and the normal moss. Thankfully, they're running smoothly. And then my dye farm. It's primarily just blue and like a couple white flowers. Okay, now let's get serious here. I desperately need to start building this XP farm and mob farm. So in my inventory, I have everything I need for the XP farm portion, almost. I have a lot of potion brewing to do, but behind me, in this chest down here, I have everything I need to build the mob farm. Yes, Smitty, what do you mean you're building 2 different farms? I'm going to have a designated XP farm and a designated mob farm. One for drops, one for XP. Now, I don't know how I'm going to get all this junk over there. So, let's make a deal. If this video gets 25 likes and I get 10 subs, then I will go fight the dragon next episode and I will get an elytra, because I don't think I've explored this area yet, but I'm going way over here and it's going to look epic. And with all the stuff that I have to carry, shulker boxes would be really nice right now. So 20 likes, 25 likes, 10 subs, and I'll go fight that dragon. What a gorgeous morning after a nice rainstorm. All right. Well, let's do this. You know, we never look at the builds from the backside. I have to say, they do look good. And they're completed. So that's always positive. Man, whoever says Minecraft isn't beautiful is just kidding themselves. Ooh, here we are. First glimpse. Oh my god. Okay. I need to quit being a freaking dingus and pay attention. Alright, let me get out to this like stony shore area. We can finally see. Here it is. Look at how gorgeous that is. And so this is where we will be building the mob farm. Out in the middle of this giant, I don't know, lake, I guess. Ooh, perfect timing. Sun is setting. Let me get off this donkey. I need you. I have my bed already? Perfect. Put a couple torches down. Let's see. Do I have my... Perfect. I had to make a new axe. I freaking lost my axe. Okay, before we get started on this whole building thing, I just kind of realized that since we're going to be really high up in the sky for, like, you know, spawn purposes and whatnot, I need some blue little creatures that fly. Yes, the allays. And there is a... What are they called? Pillager? Pillager? Yeah. Out that way? That way? This way. Yeah. Dude, man, I haven't even gone that far. And like, I've already found a village. Look. See, we're here. And this is like where I set up shop. So, I mean, for y'all that was like, what, a blink of an eye? For me, that was only like a couple minutes. I've still got a lot more to go. See, I gotta go way out here. So we need to go this way. Oh, my feet hurt already. Finally. Oh, I'm just kidding. This was like literally right over that hill. But, there has to be important little blue guys. And so far, I'm not seeing anything promising. Ah, nope. Do they have any more little cages? Is that it? That's it. A horn? Oh my gosh. Ah! You missed me, sucker. Yeah. Buried treasure map. Let's freaking do it. Please hold. There it is. In all honesty, let's go check out this one. Yeah. We're gonna check this one out. And then I think we need to go this way, maybe? I don't know. Somewhere around here. There he is. Yeah. Oh, dude. I'm out of breath from walking this much. There they are. Okay, now how do they work? Don't you hit my allays. I swear, boy. Oh, there's 3. Okay. Okay. Go. Right. See. There we go. Where's the other one? Oh no. Come here. Where'd the other one go? Come here, dummy. There we go. Let's go home. Actually, we gotta go all the way back to where my XP farm is gonna be. So, let's get on it, shall we? Okay, I know what you're thinking. Smitty, this doesn't look anything like what we saw in the time lapse, and I'm fully aware. That's because my freaking dodo self put stone around all this, and then guess what? This farm uses silverfish to work. So I had to very quickly remodel this and come up with a different design. But it works now. I found out why the allays were dying so fast. Use a normal campfire. Not a soul campfire. The blue one. Use the orange one. Because then they can auto-regen health fast enough. But with that tiny little detail out of the way, it is fully done. So fire, you set them on fire. They take damage. You do a splash potion of infection. They spawn a bunch of silverfish. And then you stand here with a sweeping edge sword, and you smack the armor stand, and you gather a bunch of XP. Now, there's a lot of work to do still. So, let's go ahead and build the enclosure for this. But I have to say, I'm going to have to take a lot of trips home back and forth. So, you know, y'all won't see everything, but Let's brace ourselves. This is gonna take a while. And trip number 1. Trip number 2. Honestly, these trips aren't too bad. Hey guys! Hey guys! Don't mind me. Just doing trip number 3. Starting the next trip. And I forgot which trip number this is. But, doesn't matter. Got a lot of running to do. Well, after gathering almost 40,000 materials... Almost. I don't have all of them yet, but I will. It's time to finally cover up this monstrous build. And we're going to do it in multiple steps. We're going to start with the base, which is going to be a lot of deep slate and moss and tuff, which will go around here, to then the big building, which will be a lot more glass and lighter blocks like stone, andesite, things like that. So you know what that calls for. Time lapse. Well, everyone, what do y'all think? That's just the base. Why don't we go get up nice and close to it? All right. Honestly, the idea behind this is that I wanted it to look weathered, you know? And at first when I designed this, I was like, I want it to look, you know, it's sitting in the ocean, waves are crashing up onto it. I wanted some smoother areas. Then I built it in a lake. So, yeah, I know. All right, enough procrastinating. We gotta finish this bad boy. Let's get to it. Well, everyone, after placing 45,000 blocks, my hands, feet, my fur hurts, my belly is flat, I'm no longer a fat panda. So you know what that calls for? Time to head home and start eating a bunch of food. But in all seriousness, I hope y'all enjoy this. It took me a long time, and I think that's where I'm going to call it quits for now on massive projects like this. While it was fun to do and collect, that's 45,000 blocks. I think I'm going to take a break on these bigger projects. See, for me, I like to enjoy Minecraft. This project, unfortunately, kind of halfway through it, I started to not enjoy it, but I'm also one of those people that I don't like to start a project and then quit. So, it is very large, very tall. It does everything that I need it to do. It houses the mob farm, which is great. I just need to figure out a way to build a better system to get up this darn thing. So the idea behind this build was I wanted something that was kind of futuristic, but like monolith-ish and kind of alien. But I say futuristic as in it's not from here, as in that's why there's a crystal growing out of the side of it over here. Don't worry, my character is over there. I'm in free cam. But I wanted it kind of floating, but somewhat attached to the ground. And maybe on a live stream or something, we'll connect underneath this. But yeah, I just wanted it to be very different and not from this world and kind of old and weathered. So yeah. And so for me, well, there's a lot of projects this way that I need to finish up. A lot of projects over here that I haven't even started. And most importantly, Well, this was supposed to be my starter home, and it doesn't even have a pathway up to the front door. So this is kind of the direction where the channel is going to go for the next month or two, until I can kind of build a little bit more momentum behind me. I want to start doing some smaller projects, finish up like the rocks and the pathways around this world, start getting some better farms in here that I can actually use to survive and become a real hardcore player. Because right now, I mean, we're on day 431, and that's awesome and all, but I mean, I've been getting by with the skin of my teeth. So I want to do some live streams with y'all, collect resources, that's going to be more of like the grindy bits. I want to know down from y'all in the comments what y'all want to see as well. So that'll kind of help me knowing, what kind of content y'all want to produce. But I'm going to slow down some. I'm going to start working on some smaller builds, kind of tie these builds in together. And, well, it's been a blast hanging out with y'all this episode. And I hope what I built y'all really enjoy. And I will catch y'all laters.